Avery, obviously sad circumstances today, but the team rose up to the challenge. What did you make of what your team was able to do tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I think suffering that huge loss at the beginning of the game, all of us kind of had to rally together and kind of play that rest of the game for her. So I think that's exactly what we did. Everyone stepped up in their own way that we needed them to, and I think that that's what helped us pull out the win today.
You were the one who checked in JuJu's absence. What was going through your mind as you go to the free throw line and gathering yourself after a crazy moment like that?
Yeah, I mean, I was calm, I was composed. I knew that I wanted to hit those 2 free throws for her because those should have been her shots. She should have been on the court. So I definitely wanted to hit those free throws in honor of her and what she was going to bring for us that game. But I think it was just keeping everyone else calm and composed. And I think that our team did a really good job staying level-headed and just kind of trying to grind out that game. It was super physical, and I think we rose to that challenge.
Yeah, you said in the post-game press conference you guys didn't want to be punked by anyone. What was the mindset coming in knowing that they were going to be a physical team?
Yeah, I think the SEC is kind of known for being super physical, and like the dog mentality is what they would refer to themselves as. And I think we know that narrative, and we weren't going to let anyone come into our home and do that to us. And I think that we didn't let it happen. I think that everyone stepped up in their own way and executed what they needed to do to help us pull out the win, and I think that that was really important for our team today.
It looked like the shots were falling in so easily tonight. What was working well in that regard?
Yeah, I mean, the more I get up, I feel like the better I feel. So today I had more opportunities with the way that they played, the way they guarded. I felt like I had more chances just based off how I was being defended. So I felt like I took those opportunities and did as much as I could with them. So yeah.
Keely was also approaching her career high. What's it like to watch her take over the game in the way that she did?
It's super fun. I mean, I can tell when she's on a heater, and I just try to feed her the ball, and then every single and one or tough finish, I'm getting hyped. I'm the one that scored it. So it's just a lot of fun. I think that she has this passion and energy about her game, and she's so versatile that it's really fun to be around. It's fun to play with, and I'm glad to be on her team.
In the post-game locker room, it looked like she had the sticker, was going to go for it, but then turned around and gave it to you. What does that say about her and her leadership that she thought of you in that moment?
Yeah, I think it means a lot. She's obviously been in these situations before, and it's my first time as a freshman, so I think that it's really cool to have that leadership to look up to in all aspects. But that was a cool moment between me and her. We're pretty close and have a lot of fun together, and I felt like we were fighting each other a lot on the floor tonight. So I just think that that was a super cool experience for me, and I also think that it was really cool of her to do.
In her last game at the Galen Center, Rhea Marshall banks a three to end the half. What's it like to have Rhea have her moment like that?
That was awesome. I think in the first game this year she hit a three, and then in the last game now at Galen she hit a three, which is just super fun. I think that she's a huge energy for us, especially defensively, but today it was all around every aspect that we needed her to, which was super valuable for our team. But that three just had the whole place is rocking. Our team was hyped. I was hyped, so it was a lot of fun.
For how hard this team has worked all season, what does it mean to reach the Sweet 16?
I think it means a lot, but I think it's also one of the expectations that we have. So this is a huge win for us, especially with the loss that we faced at the beginning of the game with JuJu going out. But I mean, she's in our prayers. We know that everything's going to be okay, so she's in our prayers for sure. But I think that this was our expectation, and I think that we all came together to execute that tonight. But we're not done yet. We've got more to accomplish in Spokane.
I know you're just a freshman, but it felt like the energy in Galen Center tonight was off the charts. Could you feel it on the court, how much they were rooting your team on?
Yeah, I could. It was loud. At some points I couldn't even hear myself thinking. It was loud. And Galen's been packed before, but that game it felt even more they were kind of on top of us. It was a really cool experience, and especially because it's our last game at Galen for the year, so I think that it was a really cool experience.
The game is on Saturday. What does it look like until then as you prep for Kansas State?
Yeah, I think that the first we're gonna take rest, recovery, because that's what's most important. Get our bodies right, which is always our number one thing. But then get back in the lab, start working. That was a good game, but it wasn't even close to perfect. We still had places where we need to get better. So I think it's just back to work so that we can show out in Spokane and be ready for our next opponent.
All right, enjoy the win and good luck.
Thank you.